what made me sort of think about this was the song I heard the other night. I was sitting around the fire listening to it, and it came on, and I went, this does shit to me that I don't feel comfortable feeling. And like, do you have any songs that make you feel like shit like that? Like it's something in the lyric or the music or the space that it takes you back to?
Oh man, like there's been times where a song, and it's usually like the most generic songs that you wouldn't really be wanting to say that you listen to. You've tuned into the Better Bloke Podcast. I'm Matty.
And I'm Rob.
We're just a couple of average guys who started a charity with one simple mission: to fuck off suicide as the leading cause of death for Aussie blokes our own age.
We talk shit, ask the big questions, and chat with people who have been through the ringer and come out the other side with a story that's worth hearing.
Let's get stuck in.
The older you get, the more that music changes. And I guess with how popular Spotify is, because a lot of people are going to be listening to us on Spotify, there's a lot of playlists that I guess pop up, and a lot of memes have been created from them. One of which is called Divorce Aussie Dad Tunes. Hundreds of thousands of saves. And it's just a certified fucking banger of a playlist.
Banger is the only word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
When we're talking about that. So we thought we've done, for anyone that's been listening for a while, quite a lot of episodes, well, not a lot, a couple, where we talk about our favorite quotes and whatnot. Why not visit some of the biggest bangers and then pick out those lyrics that just make you feel it in your soul and then actually talk about it?
Yeah, which I thought was going to be really fucking easy, because I was like, fuck yeah, these songs are sick to listen to. When you actually look into the lyrics, oh, they're heavy.
Even when you just extract them out and just like look at it as like a sentence, like we're going to be saying them, you're like, oh, it's very clear actually why these resonate with Aussie divorced dads.
Yes.
Yeah. And which is weird too, because like these were bangers when we were in our teen years.
Yep.
And we weren't going through the trials and tribulations of adulthood and family and breakdown and relationships, but they still hit. So I'm not sure, but they definitely, they talk a lot about the issues, I guess, that blokes face. And that's what we're going to get into. Yep. Dissect what some of these lyrics mean and then see where that conversation goes.
Well, I think it's like the reason why, because we had a bit of a chat about why we wanted to discuss this. And you and I have very different views on live music and the way in which it sort of makes you feel. Like, I know live music makes you feel different, but music in general makes me feel emotions. And I don't feel a lot of emotions a lot of the time, but music is one of those things that, I know, it can hit you right in the feels. And it's probably been more so the last couple of years where like certain songs that I go, fuck, I used to love this song, but now it makes me feel different. So yeah, I thought let's chat about it.
Let's jump in. Do you want me to go first, and I'll pick out one of the bangers?
All right,
and we'll start with the
bangers.
All right, so I'm going to go 3 Doors Down, Kryptonite.
Oh, fucking tune.
Will you still call me Superman? Right, that's the chorus. That's the main hook.
Yep.
But you know, a lot of guys have that bravado about them, right? They feel like Superman on top of the world, and I guess the song is kind of about like, hey, we're not always fucking Superman.
No, well, the title of the song is called Kryptonite, which is Superman's downfall.
It's Superman's kryptonite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great chat. That's really, really good podcast chat.
But yeah, it's maybe about like showing that sort of V word, vulnerability that you hate, right? If
hate's a very strong word.
Dislike strongly.
Yep.
If you do show that, can you still be seen as that Superman figure in, you know, your family or your friends, that sort of stuff?
I think you can. Well, like, Kryptonite is literally Superman's kryptonite. People still call him Superman.
Yeah, no, I think you can, of course, but the song is reckoning with that.
That internal dialogue about it.
Yeah, if I show weakness, are they going to think I'm strong?
Yeah.
If I show this, are they going to think this about me? And then, you know, that kind of talks about bottling it up. Going back to the divorce sort of side of things, you know, I don't know what he was actually talking about in this song, but if, you know, you want to be strong for your kids, right? You want to be strong for the people around you. Maybe your parents are worried about you. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know,
I guess it's that internal battle that I've never really thought about that song too much. Like I saw it pop up in the playlist and I was like, it didn't jump out at me. But now thinking about the lyrics in my head, I'm like, yeah, look, that's probably like an internal struggle that a lot of blokes probably feel.
yeah. Or even think about it from a perspective of an aging dad, right? There's Hemi thinks you're Superman. Sometimes. And he will as he grows up, but at some point you're going to get old and weak and all that sort of shit.
Nah. Peptides, baby.
Peptides all the way.
Yeah.
Like that's something dad's probably going to have to reckon with as they get older. When their son, we all go through that, you realize, all right, dad could be a good bloke, but maybe he's not that Superman character. How does the old boy feel? He's never going to be strong. He's never going to be quick. He's never going to be all this sort of stuff. So
Yeah, look, I think that's because like I've had those thoughts and like my perspective around that is that you want your kids to get to a point where they outperform you. Like that's the whole goal of being a parent. So if they get to a point where they surpass you in every fucking ability, you've succeeded. I can't imagine it would still be easy.
No. And that's good because you're putting your kids first, but just think of it from a point of masculinity. You're essentially going to lose a lot of the things that make you masculine. You're not going to be like as useful to the world. You're not going to be able to do shit you used to be able to do. And then that's a pill we all going to have to swallow.
Well, yeah. Like every single fucking person, whether you're male or female. Like there will come a time when you're not going to be as useful to society as you once were.
And not to bring down the mood of the conversation, but the rate of men in their 80s that do choose to take their own life is actually really, really high.
It is a very high rate.
So under 44, we know that. That's the one we all talk about. And then people, go through the rest of those decades. But once they get to 80, there's a lot of guys just deciding time's time.
I think 85 plus is like the highest rates. I learned that in my mental health first aid course.
Not by percentages, maybe,
No.
because they're dying by a lot of different things at that stage.
Yeah.
But it is a lot.
So, no. Yeah, thanks for bringing it down.
Yeah, can you bring it back up with a fucking tune?
I will bring it back up with a tune. Now, this one, I don't have any specific lyrics. It's the entire fucking song. It's called Lift by Shannon Noel. In every essence, it's about lifting yourself up.
A philosopher of sorts.
He is Australia's Shakespeare of music. And he was robbed. I'm going to go out and say that. He should have won.
He should have.
Yeah.
What about this song really hit home?
It hit home more so because I've recently listened to it live. Shout out Danny and Tommy for holding Alpha Fest and had Shannon Noel there. And listening to, this is what I was saying before, listening to live music hits differently because Nolsey is a very emotional singer. Like he's a performer, but you can feel it.
And he's one of the boys.
He is. He's definitely one of the boys. But I don't know, when he gave like this little chat about mental health before he actually spoke about like actually sang this song, and it set the stage about what the song was for, and for anyone that was sort of struggling with their mental health and whatnot. And the whole song is just about like, lifting yourself up, lifting your mates up. The song is called Lift. So yeah, it was sort of one of those things I was like, I can't pick out one specific point of this song. If you want to listen to it, go fucking listen to it because
I haven't heard it for years. So I'm like, no, I didn't just go see him live. So I'm trying to recall what it's actually about. Is it like camaraderie?
a little bit. Do you want me to play you a bit of a snippet?
Oh,
I don't know if
we can't do that for every song.
Well, no, we won't do it for every song, but at least it gives you somewhat of an idea. We probably can't actually play it in the background of the potty because there's all sorts of shit that we can't actually do. Where is it? You got a lift. Yeah, it's a fucking tune.
What he's doing is talking very generically about a problem, which is what a lot of these songs do.
Yes, all of them. Oh, not generically.
Well, no, he's not being specific, saying it's about heartbreak or it's about divorce or it's about losing your job or it's about X, Y, Z.
No.
So you can fill that gap in. He's talking about like, yeah, you face some hurdles and I know you hurt him, right? So I think that's why it's hitting home.
I think it's generic enough that anyone can put what they're dealing with into that song. So yeah, which is very smart play as a songwriter.
We should jump over to one of his other bangers, What About Me?
Oh, I mean, is that not the best fucking anthem for being on the beers with the boys?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's kind of like a hype song, but it's actually kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Which is the case for a lot of songs. Like, there's a lot of songs that, if you actually look into it, they're pretty fucking sad.
Yeah, that's true. I should probably stop saying that because that's the point of this whole fucking episode.
It's about making you feel shit.
What about me? Like,
It isn't fair.
it isn't fair.
You've had enough. Now you want your share. Can't you see? You want to live.
It makes sense why it works for divorced dads.
Yeah, it does.
But like, hate to be like cliche about it, but tying that back into this whole conversation about how guys are feeling a little bit lonely, like there's a lot of isolation going on and them not wanting to reach out for help. Like, guys aren't saying, what about me? Can someone please?
Well, some guys are. We're starting to turn that around slightly.
Yeah, but that's what he's speaking to him.
Yeah.
So.
But when that song came out, there wasn't a lot of people saying, what about me? Which I think is why the song resonated so much, because it was a time when, I guess, conversations weren't happening as much. So, which thank fuck we're in the time that we are now.
Next one, Give Me 20 Good Reasons.
Hoobastank? No, that's Thirsty Merc, isn't it?
Thirsty Merc, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Thirsty Merc.
Yeah. Interesting, because it's such a banger. Give me 20 good. Like, it's so good, but when you think about it.
Yeah, I know. No, I know the song.
Yeah, it's so good. But like, kind of the point of it is like, okay, I'll accept the premise which you're trying to put down. I just need you to give me 20 good reasons as to why that's the case. So it's like not accepting of whatever's going on.
Yeah, I can't say that I remember the song that much as to the meaning behind it. That's not one of those songs that's like ever really hit me in the feels. It's like, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
I like listening to it, but it's not a song that makes me feel shit. Which, I don't know. Some of these songs weren't songs that made me feel shit, though.
Yeah.
It was just that I liked the lyrics. And
but
that for no specific reason. It was like, I like the lyrics because it'd be good to talk about on a podcast. Like, yeah.
That you imagine, like, you're a teenager and you get broken up with, and you're just like, I'll accept that, but I just need you to give me so many reasons that you can't.
Bro, if you're a teenager and just been broken up with and you're not listening to like Perfect by Simple Plan, I don't know what you're doing. Probably not now. Now I don't think you would listen to Perfect by Simple Plan.
No, you listen to Youngblood
I don't listen to Youngblood, so I can't.
because you're not a teenager that's just been broken up with.
All right, sweet. Like, is similar comparison between the two though?
Yeah, he's got the scene gothy look.
Same type of music?
Yeah, kind of like a little bit more like maybe a hip hoppy pop punk. I guess he's new stage punk. Punk's a very in the feels kind of genre.
Yeah, like Sum 41 type shit.
Yeah, but the modern kids don't know that.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of modern kids listening to us, so
Thank God for that. Let's stop talking about the young people then. But yeah, I think that's an interesting one. The rejection of reality.
there's well, do you have any songs? This is sort of going off topic of this exact playlist. Because what made me sort of think about this was a song I heard the other night. I was sitting around the fire listening to it and it came on and I went, this does shit to me that I don't feel comfortable feeling. And like, do you have any songs that make you feel like shit like that. Like it's something in the lyric or the music or the space that it takes you back to.
Oh man, like there's been times where a song, and it's usually like the most generic songs that you wouldn't really be wanting to say that you listen to, but that super poppy stuff, like Somebody That You Used to Know, that Gotye.
Oh yeah, I know it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, but you fucking come out of a breakup and that comes on, you feel something like.
Yeah, see, like, I can't imagine myself feeling shit to that. And that's the cool thing about music, is everyone's taste is so fucking different as to what makes you feel shit.
Yeah, like I reckon I never listened to it when it came out, and I didn't seek it out, but when it came on, it's like, turn that off.
Yeah, like it made you feel something. That was what we listened to around the fire. 7 Years by Lucas Graham.
I don't know it.
Oh, bro. It's like, I don't know if it would hit the same with you, because it's about like, you know, a kid growing up and speaking to his father and all that sort of stuff. And then like he gets older as the father does, and then sort of the roles reverse.
I think I know the one.
Yeah, it's sort of like similar to like that Cat Stevens song, but it's not. It's like a new school one. Yeah, that makes me feel, it's only the beginning though. Only the beginning makes me feel shit. The end, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, doesn't Ed Sheeran have a song too where he keeps jumping forward in years? It's like he was 65 years old, he was 75 years old, and he like plays out the life of this guy.
Was that Mike Posner?
Maybe. And it starts when he was a little boy, and then he goes through like the flows of like being cheerful.
that is that Lucas Graham one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was Ed Sheeran involved?
I don't think so. No, they're from Denmark though. I looked it up. Copenhagen.
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah. I like to look up where people are from, just because
Yeah.
I don't know, it might change the perspective.
There are some songs that make me feel shit, probably because they relate to like time periods in my youth that aren't sad. Like Our Country by Illy.
Yeah.
I just remember Australia Day, like we were up at sunrise about to ride the bikes, and we played that, and I just felt on top of the world.
Well, that's like festival song from 360 and Pez. I think everyone that is like around our age, that song does something to you internally and makes you just go like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Addicted by Bliss and Esso.
Also, yeah, that was playing at Alpha Fest too.
Yeah,
Really,
I should have gone.
You should have gone.
Yeah, I find rap songs more, I guess, relatable, because they tell a story and it's more like someone speaking to you. And Aussie rap was like a massive part of my teenage years. Like that's almost all I listened to. And then some like heavy gangster shit from America.
Like I'm a big rap man. Big rap man.
Who's your go-to in the Aussie rap scene from when you were growing up period?
Fun Cause.
I don't even know who that is.
No, you wouldn't. Like, you'd know Trials. So he's like a producer now. So it was Sesta, Trials. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I like Mozzie rap.
I was too mainstream, maybe.
Bliss Nesso.
I love Seth Century.
Also love Seth Century. He is an underrated storyteller in like his music. Yeah, I'm a big Seth Century fan, actually.
Yeah, so good. Like he had some songs. What was the one where he was talking about how you don't listen enough?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, sorry, I didn't listen. Didn't hear a fucking word that you just said. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
That's like, see, that's something that you sort of like, you listen to and you go, oh, fuck. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And it's not just like sad Aussie divorced dad tunes. It's different music for different people. It makes you feel different things.
We can't have this conversation without talking about one of the greatest bands of all time.
Creed.
No, I'm going the other direction on it.
Nickelback. Fuck yes.
Yes. They got the raw end of the stick when it came to meme culture.
Look, I don't know. I think it's all, look at this photograph. That's what fucked them, because people started making memes out of it. But like if you are in your car driving anywhere and you're not blasting Rockstar at the top of your fucking volume, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're sitting there in silence, being a loser.
A loser.
A loser.
Man, they had so many good albums. It wasn't just like a single album with a few bangers on it. Like you go to any single one of them and you're like, that song is banger.
Yeah.
So Rockstar's an interesting one because I think that like paints that picture. You know how we kind of all think we're going to be all that at some stage?
Yep.
It kind of like instills that hope in it because he's saying, I just want to be.
But there's like subtle things in the actual song where like the background voice. So it's like a background voice.
So they tell me what you want.
Yeah, or like been there, done that.
Yeah.
And it's like he's sort of speaking about like, oh, what do you need to do that? And then he'll go in just like, give me an unlimited credit card. Give me this, give me this, give me this. And when you actually break it down and look into it a little bit, because this was one of the songs I looked into, and I'm like sitting there stewing on it. And I was like, fuck, it's not just like, this is what I want to do. This is the stuff that he was mentioning that he would need to do it is so far out of reach. So it's like that whole goals and aspirations thing being out of your grasp to make you go like, fuck, but I want to do this and I want to do this. But it's like, it's unattainable. It's unachievable.
But do you think talking about that is why we all bang to it so hard?
Yeah, fuck
like,
yeah, it was.
I want a Playboy model wife. I want a jet. I don't know what else.
Yeah, there was a lot that we won't mention on this podcast.
An old tour bus full of old guitars.
Yeah, we can talk about that one.
Yeah, that one's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's interesting because it's almost aspirational, but I know we've spoken about it heaps of times, is like you don't want to set goals too high, but we're talking about a song.
Yeah.
It's a hype song. It's a pump up song.
Well, that's why that song, I've never looked into that song for like the lyrics I know the lyrics because I fucking blasted it.
Because you've sung it 700 times.
Top of my lungs. But I've never actually sat back and read the lyrics and tried to decipher it in my own sort of thoughts. And it sort of changed it to me. I was like, fuck, this is like, it's not the hype pump up song that I thought it was originally. It's sort of, it changes your perspective. If you want to look into lyrics of songs and try and decipher them, do it. Because it will change how you see a song. Or don't, it might ruin it.
Might. And this just speaks to the lyrical genius of Nickelback. Because they go from this song, which was a hype song with hidden meaning, to having a plethora of other absolute bangers. Because there's multiple on my little list.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to If Today Was Your Last Day. Do you remember that one?
No.
It pretty much talks about if today was your last day.
Yeah, so as the title suggests.
They titled it quite well. And they're not the smartest lyrics in the world. One of them was, my best friend gave me the best advice. He said each day is a gift and not a given right. Well, it's pretty simple.
That can speak to a lot of people.
I love it.
It sort of reflects on that whole like being grateful and gratitudeness before, I don't know, just for every single day you're alive. Like it is a gift. It's not a given right.
Yeah. And actually like putting it out there and positioning it in this whole thing of if today was your last day. I think he talks about if the world ends tomorrow, whatever. Like, are you happy with how you're living your day?
Like you're asking me that? Because I feel like this is a question that you're asking.
Well, today's been a good day for you.
Today has been a great fucking day for me. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very fucking content with it. Today's like one of those days where I'm just like, you know what? Like we're doing some good fucking shit.
We've had a couple of them lately too.
So many of them, I don't know. Just when shit works, you know? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look at us.
So yeah, old Nickelback fucking just hitting us where it feels.
Hitting us. You were about to say hitting us where it hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. Nickelback never hits you where it hurts.
Yeah, they do sometimes.
Do they?
Yep. What else they got? They got some heartbreak songs, don't they?
Oh, fuck, probably. Chad Kroger is sort of like the V guy. Are they Canadian?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm sure they're Canadian.
Do you want to talk about Creed then? You're probably busting for it.
No, I want to save Creed till the end.
Okay.
Because like Creed is like the meme at the moment. So I have a song, and this is, I don't know if you've heard this one, but this is called Meant to Live by Switchfoot. Do you know Switchfoot?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they were like a big Christian rock band.
Probably.
I'm not certain on that. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure Switchfoot is in that Christian rock genre. So this is the opening line. Fumbling his confidence and wondering why the world has passed him by. We were meant to live for so much more.
It's a more eloquent way of saying what Chad just said.
Yeah. And the music's way fucking better.
It hurts. It hurts if anyone's talking bad about Nickelback.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Does Nickelback's like one of those dirty secrets that everyone loves them internally, but you're not going to shout it out to the world or on a podcast. Apparently some people are. This guy.
Love Nickelback.
Oh, that hurt to say, didn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to be that Nickelback guy.
But I actually, like, if I was to put on an album or a best of a specific band, I don't do that with new music. New music I get from like a mixed podcast, a mixed playlist,
Yep.
and I'll listen to a whole bunch of different shit. If I want to listen to a band, it will be like a Nickelback album, an old school Aussie hip hop album, an Eminem album, that sort of stuff. But Nickelback is very in the rotation.
It's one of those things that the only newer music that I listen to is country.
That's fair because that's been popping that scene.
Yeah, but I think it's because country music makes you feel the same shit that like that old Nickelback, Creed, all that sort of stuff. It's like a similar vibe with feels for me anyway. I'm sure there's probably going to be similar vibes with people listening to One Direction and all that sort of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're in the demographic of this playlist.
Yeah, but very true. But I was thinking about this the other night. Like, is there any recent songs that have come out that you see in 15, 20 years' time that people will be playing? It's hard to think about.
It is hard to think about because of volume of songs. I'd love to see how many songs get released like year by year on a graph because
Like in comparison to back then.
yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone, even we have microphones, so the bar is fucking low.
Very fucking low. I think the amount of times that someone has said we need to ban white boys having microphones, outrageous. If I had $1,
You'd probably have $84.
it'd be about that. I've been keeping tabs. Yeah.
I'm sure there has been like songs that will hang around for a long time. Hard to think of them off the top of my head, but I think any song that went like super, super big is kind of burnt into your memory. So if it plays, you're going to feel something. Like I'll say a song, Gangnam Style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Fair.
Okay. At the time, are you going to like, this is like a generational song?
Well, that's a meme song though. But is that the way that like it's going? Like when we were sitting around the fire the other night, I had a nice glass of red, sitting around the fire, and we had the speaker going, and we're just going through different playlists, just shuffle, let it go, and there was songs that came on that I had never heard of before, and I went, "Fuck, this has like potential to be so big." But then you'd go in and you see how many listeners they have, and there's like 300 listeners, like monthly listeners. That song is probably never going to go super viral or be mega, which sucks because how much music is there out there that we've never fucking heard or we will never hear? Probably a shitload.
No, definitely a shitload.
There's no probably about it.
No, definitely a shitload. But that's music industry.
I think that's the everything industry. There's always people out there that are probably fucking crushing it that they're just not getting the flowers they deserve. But keep crushing it because you don't know when your time's going to come.
That is the cool thing about social media for artists, though, because music was so heavily gatekept by the studios and the record labels and all that sort of stuff. If you've ever watched those documentaries about like Queen and shit like that, they had to sell their vans to be able to pay for a recording studio in order to get something out there to get to the next level. Those barriers have dropped because, like we said, anyone has the ability to record a song, make some music, put it on social media, and if it is good, really good, it can go viral and then you can be big. Like that country dude that filmed some shit on his old phone.
Oh, Oliver Anthony Music?
Yeah, he came from nothing, and he blew.
But what's he doing now, though? Like, that song went mega fucking viral. And that's another song that, like, it hits you in the feels because of what he's talking about. He's got a couple of songs that are good, like very, very good songs. But like, where is he now?
I think he is actually so grounded. He turned down like multi $10 million deals.
Yeah.
Like big money. The amount he would have made off that song alone, he's set for life. It's done, right? If he doesn't want jets and extravagant shit, he's good. So now he's picking and choosing. I saw him do an interview just a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he's
he's still in the scene and he's doing bits and pieces. Like, it's one thing to make a song, but imagine trying to come out with an album when you have that many eyes on you. Like, that could take you years.
There's a lot of fucking pressure too.
It's a lot of pressure.
Well, that's like one of the boys, like Say True God. So shout out Nixon. He, like, good rapper. And a lot of his music, like, it will make you feel shit because he's a really, really good storyteller. And like, he, in the rap scene, like, he's a big fucking deal. Like, I've walked through like the pond of his show with him and everyone's stopping to get photos and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, fuck, you're a megastar. Like, he still works a full-time job. And so like that's his, like, the rap game is his side thing.
That's the Australian rap scene, yeah.
But that's the Australian music scene. It is this many fucking people that can make their jobs out of it. Like, a lot of people still need to grind to keep doing. And look at us. It's the podcast scene too. You still work, I still work. Like, we're doing this on the side.
Yeah.
It's not what people see. People go like, fuck yeah, this is their job. They do this. Like, he gets to do music. You guys get to sit and chat to Mad Dogs or chat to each other and do all this cool shit, going to events. It's like, nah, that's what you see on social media, and that's what you think is real life, but that's not real life.
Just doing it for the love. That probably works in his favor though, because you hear so often with like artists and comedians too, like once they get removed from that real life stuff, like the disconnect starts to come in. So some artists deal with that better than others.
Chad Kroger, he kept kicking it.
Yeah. Eminem.
Yep. See, I think that's a raw talent thing though.
No, but he still talks like he's in the fucking trailer park.
Do you reckon he's just so authentic? I think that's the biggest thing. You need to be like authentically yourself. We've spoken to so many people that have done amazing things. And the one thing that all of those boys keep true to is their core values and their authenticity. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably easier to do now as well, that you don't have the labels and the pressure and that sort of stuff. But technology got us there, and there is one problem with that. AI music slaps.
Fuck, don't even get me started on that. I was listening to something the other night and I'm like, fuck, who is this? And I looked it up and I'm like, I've never heard of these guys. So I Googled it even more and it said, oh yeah, this is like an AI band. And I'm like, no, that made me feel like angry, bro.
I know, but
like that song, fuck,
tune,
good, bro.
Had that with my missus on the weekend. I was playing some stuff and she's like, this is great. Who's this? And it was someone that had like written a song and then made the song in the style of Drake, but then used a voice that was like a combination of two other people's cadence. So it sounded like you knew it because you kind of did, but it wasn't any of those things. and it was a banger.
That makes me so mad that people can sit down and just go like, toot, 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 toot. I'm assuming that's what sound AI makes. Yeah.
All right. How's that different to a DJ?
Because a DJ needs to cut and splice. And
They still have to cut and splice the song. They don't say, hey, just make a song. They might be making like the bass lines and the different things. They might still put it all together like a DJ would.
oh, okay. Well, see, that's not AI then, is it?
Well, the singer's an AI voice. So say you can't sing, instead of like,
I mean, so are they? So I don't know enough about AI music. I just assumed that someone typed in a whole bunch of prompts and went,
you
this.
can do that. You can make a
I
whole
don't
song.
like that. But if someone's like producing AI generated music, like they still have to do all the cutting, the splicing, the producing it, all that sort of stuff. I feel less strongly about that because that's still an art form.
Yes, rather than typing in make a song that sounds like this.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I guess it's a weird line because where's it going to be? Because you think of a like big time DJ, right? They would, or like a Calvin Harris type producer, right? I don't think he have a song, but he'd got people in to do his vocals, right? So now he doesn't need to do that because he can just AI generate the vocals. And if he needs a certain song, he doesn't really need the instrument because he can just make that sound he needs. Same with any sound effects, all that sort of stuff.
It's sort of like what they were doing with synths and all that sort of stuff.
It's kind of like what he was doing anyway, but he's just cut out the whole process and it's just him. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it is, but I still don't know how I feel about it.
Okay, next one for you. You have to have heard the soul version of old school rap.
No.
You haven't heard this? Joe Rogan has been talking about this shit nonstop. It is, they take a song, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Biggie, 50 Cent, whatever, and then make it sound like it's a 50s soul band.
Yeah, I think I have heard some of this
It
stuff.
slaps.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I agree. Some of the shit that I've heard of that is very fucking good. And like, because it's different, but you know it. But knowing that it's made like that still makes me feel funny.
I put it on in the warehouse. The girls were listening to it and they're like, what is this? I'm like, listen to it. And then when you pick up an Eminem lyric, because they stand out, you kind of start clicking and you're like, oh, this is weird because it's that sense of reminding you of what that song did to you, but it's bopping and it's like.
Well, that was, there used to be a bloke, I don't know if it was on Instagram. I think it might have been before Instagram. He used to pop on like YouTube and Facebook, Dan Hennig. And he used to go in and play like Lil Jon, Eminem, 50 acoustically on his guitar in cafes. And like word for word, but he'd changed the entire song. But people would pick up the lyrics and be like, what the fuck is that?
That was my first thought when I heard it. If 10 years ago you had rocked up to America's Got Talent and performed one of these 50 Cent soul versions, like it would have gone viral around the world. People would not know.
Well, he went mega viral for doing his shit, and like to the point where I think all of his music that made him pop was covers, and he was just doing it like proper covers, his own style, and like it was fucking amazing. But yeah, the fact that people can do that now just with computer, I don't know. That makes me nah.
No,
We're getting sidetracked though. I've got before we get on to Creed, I've got a band called Incubus.
never heard of them.
You've never heard of Incubus?
No, are they rock?
Yeah.
I was listening to rock.
You've never heard of Incubus?
No,
Fuck.
it's like that other weird hip hop thing. Maybe you just listened to weird cassettes your mum had left over.
No, you would like know this song. So the lyrics is, it's driven me before and it seems to be the way that everyone gets around, but lately I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my light is found. So they're discussing fear, about letting fear drive you and all that sort of stuff. And the way that they sing about it, like it's a very like upbeat sort of poppy, rocky song. Fuck, you've shaken me that you don't actually know Incubus.
That's all right. Sell them to me. Let's go.
They're fucking bangers. They sing good music, and it's music that makes you feel shit. Like, I don't know how else to sell them if you don't fucking know them.
Okay, we'll sell this lyric. Read the lyric again.
Okay, I'll read the lyric again. It's driven me before, and it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. But lately, I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my light is found. So it's about letting fear drive you and taking control of your own life.
Is it about letting fear drive you, or making actions based on what you actually want and not pleasing everyone else? Or did I read that wrong?
I mean, it's up to interpretation. That's the whole point of music, isn't it?
Well, that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. So all the rest of the lyrics talk about fear driving people and making them do shit that fear makes you do.
Well, maybe the fear of not doing what everyone else wants you to do.
Could also be it.
Yeah, because driving by my own light,
Yeah.
as opposed to letting other people drive or driving by their light.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool. Interpretation, baby.
yeah. I think that sounds pretty good. I can subscribe to that.
Yeah, you should listen to them. Incubus.
Is there any AI versions?
Ah, fuck you. No, there's not.
No.
There probably is.
I got one more heartbreak song, and this was massive at the time. I don't know if they actually did any other good songs. Lips of an Angel.
Oh, Hinder. Yeah, tune.
Tune, for sure. Like, talks about some pretty real world fucking feelings that can happen. The whole thing is pretty much about he's with his new girlfriend, and the ex-girlfriend calls at nighttime, and he's having all these feels about his ex, and he remembers how
Really
beautiful.
hard to hear your voice say my name. It sounds so sweet.
Coming from the lips of an angel.
Yeah. Look.
I pulled a lyric.
Yeah, what lyric did you pull?
Sometimes I wish she was you. I guess we never really moved on.
Fuck. Like, bro, you shouldn't be in another relationship, brother.
No.
Ah, fuck me. Like, see, that makes me mad. Because, like,
Yeah, but you didn't think about it at the time.
nah, fuck you, Hinder. Oh, yeah, like, don't be in a relationship if you're thinking about someone else. That's unfair on the other person.
It is, but also I think it's kind of,
Like, love is love, I get it, but don't just fill a fucking void with someone else if your heart's elsewhere.
yeah, but maybe it's just that reminder of that past memory. I get it. Like, I'm not saying I'm thinking about the ex constantly, but you can imagine, like, as you moved on in life, you can still get a reminder of the happy times, the sweet times, and maybe you forget about the bitter times so much.
Nah, burn that bridge.
Burn that bridge.
Burn that fucking bridge, brother.
If anyone doesn't know, Rob hasn't been divorced. He is a dad. I'm not a dad, but I have been divorced.
Yeah. So, like, we tick the box of this whole playlist.
Yeah.
That was fine between the both of us.
Yeah, so that's an interesting song to have gone so viral.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, nah, I've never really thought about it that way. That's
And I watched the music video, and he's literally like sneaking out of bed with his girl to like answer the phone, and like is fully still in love with her.
how do you reckon that song would translate to today's day and age? That if like that film clip came out, that it would go as big as it did?
I think the chorus would carry it,
Yeah.
and that's a timeless message as well. I don't think that's changed how people feel about relationships,
No, probably not. And I don't think that will change. I think that's something that will carry through.
as long as relationships still happen. So
Yeah.
I think we're good on that one.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's thrown me like that one lyric. I've never given that much thought before. And
On to Creed then.
all right, let's get on to Creed because yeah, fuck you, Hinder. There is one specific song by Creed that we would be not doing the playlist justice if we didn't mention this song last. And it is One Last Breath.
Yep.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
Creed has feelings.
Creed has a lot of fucking feelings, and I'm so glad that they've become a meme because it has just catapulted them into everyone's feed. Whether you like them or not, you have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
And everyone should deal with Creed because they're fucking sick.
We might have to insert a recent viral video. Have you seen the video of the guy in the Grand Canyon singing at the top of his lungs?
No.
Guy's hiking the Grand Canyon. There's a whole bunch of people. And out of nowhere, you don't know who's singing it. Top of his lungs, Creed, just comes echoing through the Grand Canyon.
Did everyone else sing it?
They should have. That would have made it way better.
Yeah.
But it was kind of better because it was just one guy having the time of his fucking life.
It's just like, it's a fucking tune and it invokes emotion and feeling so fucking much. Well, like, it's the music, it's the tone of his voice, it's the lyric, like the whole fucking thing is just, I don't think there's a song like it, to be honest.
No. And it's the most like the boys song.
Yeah.
Like I was at a box last year. I don't know how many times we sung that.
All of them.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's acceptable.
it was like driving in the car,
Yep.
playing golf,
Yep.
drinking, fire pit,
Yep.
cooking.
Yep. All
Creed.
of those are appropriate times to listen to Creed. And if you didn't play them at least once, I'm fairly certain that's a national crime.
Yeah. And we set the tone so hard for the wedding. Creed.
Yep. I mean, it'd be rude for them to not have their first dance to Creed.
That didn't happen.
Should have, though.
Should have. The wedding, the marriage might not still be going. Yeah.
Because they didn't play Creed?
Do girls like Creed?
Everyone likes Creed.
Do girls like Creed?
I don't know. Do girls like Creed?
Tell us, please.
I'm sure girls like Creed.
Yeah. Well, I reckon that's about done with the Aussie divorced dads tunes.
Yeah. If you haven't already, go check out Aussie Divorced Dad tunes on Spotify.
Fuck it, we'll put the link right there.
Yeah.
In
Also, go hit subscribe to us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple. Check us out on betterblokeproject.org where you can see all the upcoming events, past podcast episodes, and if you're feeling generous and would like to donate, there's a tab up the button where you can do that. That helps us keep doing events, running the programs we're doing, such as the Mental Health First Aid First Responder program. If you want to help out with that, or just do a course, reach out, hello@betterblokeproject.org.
You just said it all, so do your thing.
All right, as always, be better. Thanks for tuning in. If you got anything out of this, be sure to show some love on whatever platform it is that you're listening on and drop us some love across our socials.
If you want to know more, you can head to betterblokeproject.org where you can learn about the programs we run, find out about upcoming events, and donate to the cause of building better blokes.